TalkSPORT.
Loose walks cost lives. Stay at home and give coronavirus the boot.
On the way, your views on football being back, but behind closed doors. Would that be right? And would it be fair on the fans? 08717 223344. Let us know what you think. A medical expert as well will be with us soon to explain if that will be necessary at all after the news and sport headlines with Russell Hargreaves.
Hugh, thank you. Coming up, the government moves to allow goodbyes and the Scottish Football League season is over.
On DAB, digital radio, online and on 1089 and 1053 AM.
This is an unprecedented step in peacetime.
TalkSPORT. Keep it on and stay informed.
It will not be easy, but together we will get through this.
TalkSPORT. Headline News.
The government is working on giving people the chance to say goodbye to loved ones who are dying with COVID-19. The current rules on social distancing mean that hasn't been happening. The Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, says ministers want to provide safe opportunities for families to bid farewell.
Working with Public Health England, the care sector and many others, we're introducing new procedures so we can limit the risk of infection while wherever possible giving people's closest loved ones the chance to say goodbye.
Mr Hancock also says he's determined to tackle the situation in care homes by increasing testing for residents and staff, as well as by improving access to protective equipment. Meanwhile, across the UK, the number of patients who've died with the infection in hospitals has risen to almost 13,000. The NHS reporting a further 761 deaths since yesterday. England's Chief Medical Officer, Professor Chris Whitty, says stats show we're probably reaching the outbreak's peak, but we still have to be cautious.
After every weekend, we see a dip over the weekend and for the 2 days afterwards, and then an increase as we catch up with the numbers. There may well be a bounce up tomorrow. I think it's very important we don't get to the point where we say, look at the numbers of deaths, that means we've passed the peak.
Restrictions on movement in Northern Ireland will remain in place for a further 3 weeks. Elsewhere, police in England have issued 3,200 fines for alleged breaches of lockdown laws in just over a fortnight. There's also been a 28% dip in overall reported crime compared with the same period last year. And Oasis and Warehouse have collapsed into administration after the outbreak made it difficult to find a buyer. The move affects around 2,000 workers across the country.
TalkSPORT weather.
With QuickFit, we are still open across the UK in case you need us. Find your nearest centre at quickfit.com.
Dry for most of the UK tonight with some patchy rain in northern Scotland. Sunny spells for many tomorrow. Spots of rain in eastern Scotland and showers reaching the southwest later in the day.
TalkSPORT Sports Update.
The Scottish football season has been formally ended after Dundee finally voted through the SPFL's proposal to end the Championship along with Leagues 1 and 2. Here's TalkSPORT's David Tanner.
Dundee's controversial U-turn means that City rivals Dundee United are promoted to the Premiership, Raith Rovers to the Championship and Cove Rangers to League 1. Partick Thistle and Stranraer are losers. They're relegated but could survive as the SPFL might expand the Premiership from next season. The decision also allows the SPFL to name Celtic as champions if the Premiership can't be restarted.
Elsewhere, racing has been suspended indefinitely due to the coronavirus outbreak. The British Horse Racing Authority had originally called off all meetings until the end of this month and now doubts mass gatherings will be allowed before June. However, they are open to staging meetings without fans sooner if government lockdown measures are relaxed. And it was confirmed earlier today the Tour de France has been postponed until the end of August because of the pandemic. It had been due to start in June. The tour will now start on the 29th of August, followed by cycling's other two grand tours, the Giro d'Italia and the Vuelta a España. For more on the COVID-19 crisis, stay tuned to TalkSPORT and to our colleagues at Talk Radio.
On digital radio and 1089 and 1053 AM.
Oh, it's got in!
High-octane football fan fuel.
It's a brilliant goal!
Kick-off.
Oh, brilliant! The goal!
On TalkSPORT. Famous for football.